Forewarned Weather, rated Middle Tennessee's most accurate forecast.
Today is yet another forewarned weather alert day. A lot of stuff going on. It's going to be very warm, near record high temperatures. It's going to be very breezy, a wind advisory in effect all day. We have more rain on the way, so a flash flood watch is in effect. And we have the potential of more severe thunderstorms as well. Let's start with the radar loop. We have some showers scooting up through eastern Middle Tennessee. Really not a lot to worry about out there right now this morning. These are moving to the north as the warm air floods back up into the mid-state. Temperatures did briefly cool off overnight, but that warm, unstable, humid air is moving back in, which sets the stage for these thunderstorms to find a favorable environment as they move up towards us later on this morning. This line of thunderstorms producing dozens of severe thunderstorm warnings through eastern Arkansas and most of the length of Mississippi. Tornado watch in effect in all those purple shaded counties behind the line of thunderstorms. That's moving to the northeast. So these thunderstorms that are in the southern half of Mississippi are actually the ones that are going to move all the way up towards us as everything pinwheels around the center of this storm system, which is still way out to our west. Let's take a look around, and we are panning around the skyline and really not seeing any showers around Metro Nashville. A fair amount of cloud cover at the moment. That's keeping temperatures very mild. Right now we're at 62 degrees in Nashville, but it's 70 in Columbia, Tullahoma, and McMinnville, 69 degrees in Murfreesboro, and that warmer air is going to be moving to the north of Interstate 40, pushing those temperatures in the 50s farther up to the north. So once our temperatures warm up to the upper half of the 60s, the dew point rises as well. That sets the stage for some of those thunderstorms that move in late this morning into the afternoon to potentially become severe. Now, this isn't a type of environment like we had last Wednesday, where everything is really just perfectly aligned for thunderstorms to become very powerful. But it's possible. Everything has to come together exactly right today, but there's a lot of things that can kind of throw some sand into the gears of the severe weather machine. We certainly hope that happens. But right now, anticipating some very strong thunderstorms, at least, to be moving into southwestern Middle Tennessee by late morning, towards Metro Nashville by midday into early afternoon. There's going to be a little bit of rain ahead of the main line. Hopefully that takes some energy out of the atmosphere and reduces our severe weather potential. I'm not going to count on that, but it is a possibility. Those thunderstorms rapidly move off to the east and northeast. They should be moving through eastern Middle Tennessee by mid-afternoon and then off the Cumberland Plateau just after the sun goes down this evening. This is the last round of really active weather that we're going to have to contend with, even if we manage to completely dodge the severe weather threat, which is possible. But again, I'm not going to count on that. Plan for the worst and hope for the best. We are going to see some heavy rain across the mid-state once again, and the ground is saturated from all the rain we've seen over the past week. So a flash flood watch is in effect across the mid-state. Don't try to drive through any water-covered roads. There are going to be some issues with that likely later on today. A slight risk of severe weather has been outlined by the Storm Prediction Center for southwestern Middle Tennessee. The update to this comes out in a couple hours. I wouldn't be surprised if they expand this a little bit farther to the northeast and maybe even outline an enhanced risk of severe weather, the next risk up the ladder on the severe weather chart. We'll keep you posted on that. We'll have updates throughout the morning here on Channel 4, even during the Today Show, and on the Forewarned Weather blog as well. And any warnings that are issued, they're posted to social media on my Twitter feed right away, and we'll let you know here on Channel 4 as well. Temperatures will be warm. It's going to be very breezy before the storms arrive. High temperatures in the low 70s, close to today's record of 75 degrees, set all the way back in 1874. Mid-50s for temperatures tomorrow and Wednesday. That's a little different. A lot different. By the end of the week, we're going to get into a normal weather pattern for the first several days of January, which means highs in the 40s and lows in the 20s. That's going to feel flat out cold compared to where we've been recently, but we will see some sunshine for the new year, which is a good way to start off 2016.
All right, well, I really don't think I'll mind. The cool weather will be all right at this point, as long as it's dry. Like